All right, Australia. I've already interviewed Amelia, and she had to take off early, but I've got the other two ladies of the team who are proudly wearing their gold medal, their gold IAU team medals. Corrina Black on the right and Barb Fieberg on the left. Ladies, tell us about your races and how it all panned out for you today, and a bit about the conditions as well. Barb.
Oh, well, it started off pretty good because it was actually very early in the morning. The sunrise would start at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, 6:30, sorry.
Yep.
The race started finally. And it was nice and cool. So,
Freezing.
it was, yeah, actually,
Freezing. We're all shivering and standing around for an hour. Oh, that's freezing, but yeah.
it's a bit tempting to take off too quick, but yeah. So, yeah, and it went all good. And course was, interesting enough and pretty undulating. So I really loved it. But the sun came up and the wind came in and it didn't go away. It was actually getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah. So the course was 10 kilometre loops.
Yep.
And it went around, had 2 loops in there.
Yep.
And so there were some flat bits, but there was also certainly some hills. I think, what was the elevation in each loop?
78, I think.
78? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for us flat road runners, that's mountains.
Yeah.
Especially when you get over the 50k mark.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I was looking at the mountains in the background going, oh, I'd love to run up there at the moment. But,
Yeah, so the first 50, it was relatively warm, but manageable. But after I guess I was starting at 6:30, so it's probably about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly heated up pretty rapidly. It was
Yeah.
and it was very windy. So I don't know what the wind speed was, but
yeah.
50 kilometers an hour, like and it went through the
So
whole
destroying.
time. Yeah, it didn't stop being windy the whole time. So that was, I don't know. For me, it was almost like, do we ever get any tailwind? There was like tailwind on from the 4 kilometre back. So yeah, we were joking before that it was a bit of a park run stretch with the tailwind.
Yeah.
Start line. Yeah. So we looped around back at the start and then where the main aid station was, and only one main aid station and a couple of little just water on the track. So yeah.
We all know ultra running is that kind of sport where very rarely things go perfectly, and obviously when you throw conditions like today into the mix, the chances of that perfect plan going, it's just not possible. So tell us a little bit about the issues. I mean, we all had issues today, so be proud and loud about it because this is ultra running. And what happened and how'd you get through those moments?
Well, do you want me out? But
You
I
go
start.
for that.
Well, after 50 k's, the wind was really soul destroying, I reckon, and unfortunately my wheels fell off for some reason or the other, and never found them again, unfortunately. So this is
I think that happened to everyone, Barb.
yeah, well, sometimes in long races you can find them again, but had some tummy issues and I felt really sick, so I didn't take any nutrition in for the next 40 k's, and towards the end I actually felt a bit better, and I still tried to rehydrate myself, and I just, this was not my race really, but you have to do what you have to do, and just soldier through, and I'm really glad I finished it, because it's nothing compared to the satisfaction that you actually finish it.
Yes. You have to do what you have to do. I love it. That should be the next quote that Kate puts in your profile, please. And Corrina, your race, it wasn't, what you wanted, but bloody, you must be so stoked with how you got through and finished it off, and now have that gold medal to be rewarded with.
Yeah, it's a day on the tools for me. So Barb and I, for the first 3 laps, so the first 30 kilometres, we ran sort of together.
Yeah, you had a nice little thing going on.
And we were using each other as markers and
Yep.
and that, so that worked really well. So and we were feeling light and fresh and fluffy. Yeah, we're all on pace. So we'd had a similar. We would, I guess we've worked out that we're very similar kind of runners, so we thought we'd use that to our advantage and have a bit of a united teamwork out there on track. And we'd had a little bit of that spontaneously in the World Champs last year. And so but after that we parted ways. Barb ran off, and so for me, I found it a little bit hard. March significantly earlier than what I am used to.
Yeah.
I can normally get up to like that 65,
Yeah.
70 kilometre mark, but it was more like the 35 kilometre mark. And I was like, ouch. Sort of managed my way to 50k. I think I was somewhere around 4.5 hours, and then it was pretty much, well, I'm going to finish this, and I will do what I need to do and to get to the end. So for me, it was actually initially going to be the walk-run strategy from 50k, but I ended up just mainly walking for the next 50k. A few run shuffles in there, but it was I just want to finish. So.
That's a bloody hard decision to make too when you're at 50k's, and I've been in that situation, 100 milers, and get to 120k's and I'm absolutely smashed to bits, and you just go, well, I've got the time, I've just got to, swallow my pride now and go, I'm just going to walk the rest of the way and try to run if I can run again. But I mean, what you did today was just so inspiring. It was what ultra running's all about. If you're not willing, in my opinion, I might be getting on my soapbox a bit here, but if you're not willing to suffer and get through that, then you're not really kind of taking in the whole essence of ultra running. And like I said, very rarely do things go to plan. So congratulations, ladies, for your runs. Just lastly, one of the reasons I do these videos is just so people at home can kind of get a bit inspired, but also know that, it's possible for anyone to get to where you guys have gotten to. How have you gone about your journey to the Australian singlet, your running history, and what's some advice that you can give some people at home if they're thinking, maybe one day I could get there but just have no idea how?
Well,
I started like a progression into the ultra running. It's I didn't actually set out to be an ultra runner per se, but I was always a bit of a road runner, and then I did my first half marathon in 2012, and then did 3 the following year, and then I thought, well, I want to just keep going, and went into sort of like a marathon group, and then did 1 marathon, and thought, I want to keep going. And I was just more the love of slowing it down slightly, and just that I just love the long run. And then so I did a 50, and then I thought the same, and I just thought I'd have a crack, and if I don't finish, well, I don't finish. I was pretty determined to, and I think I'm just in my opinion, I'm just an average runner. Like, I just determined to have a go, and it's really as simple as that. And I did 100k and thought, oh, have another go. Had a second go and was really near a qualifying time, which I didn't know at the time. And then did my third 100k, and Rob Boyce said to me, "Oh, you got a qualifying time." I'm like, what's that? And that led me into the world champ. So I'm just an average runner from the suburbs.
That's exactly what Amelia said. I mean, you may have started as an average runner, but now you happen to be one of the best 100k runners. So you're far from average anymore in that discipline. So I guess it takes a lot of dedication. You floated around the answer a bit there. Tell us about your training and just the amount, that it takes to kind of get to this level. And
look, I'm still learning, and I'll learn. I think you never stop learning about yourself when you're running, and of course we've got the apps and everything to guide us. And but for me, it's also quite a huge contingent of knowing your own body, and that just comes by experience of doing the 100K. So today was my 6th and the slowest time. So for me, I wanted to, you know, and rather the humble time than not finishing. But however, I really lost your question again. It's been a big day.
It's more like you answered it. I mean,
how the training.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's more like you've sought out, you know, expert advice along the way. You've sought, you know, people to train with and stuff like that, and I guess it's chuck a bit of OCD in there as well, like we all have. No?
No.
All right. Well, I don't know what it is.
I certainly, yes, did seek. I didn't have all my answers. And I saw your assistance, Brendan, and that was so beneficial. So because it's sort of like thinking outside my own little square, and sometimes you do need that expert advice to guide you, and you're not a one-stop shop. That made but the training involved, it was more full on for the first time. I was doing every week. My long run was 50 to 65k, and as the more that I do, I don't need that.
No, because you've developed that massive base.
So it's more the fine tuning for a race. So it does get easier the more that you do. I guess it's the same as like a marathon. The more that you do. So.
And Barb, I know you also sought out. You're coached by Andy Dubois. So I mean, you I guess back up what Corrina just said, but you probably have some.
Well, I started running 8 years ago. You know, that's actually pretty late. And started same with a half marathon, and I guess, you know, nowadays it's probably the first half marathon is park run, really, you know, and people discover that, you know, and I asked myself then, maybe I can do a full marathon, and then maybe I can do a bit longer, and then it just, you know, and I ended up with a 100k distance because, like I said, stuck with it at the moment, you know. It's like, you know, just want to improve that as well and just explore it a bit more until I might go in and try to suss out where my real limits are, you know. You never know unless you try, so that's just a bit of a journey and discovery, you know.
Yeah, well, I guess now that you've represented Australia twice each now, Croatia now this Asian Champs, will we see you both at Winschoten next year for the next World Championship?
Well, ask my legs now.
We hope so.
Awesome. Well, I, for one, hope that you're both in a team. Barb, you've done a wonderful job as co-captain of the team, looking after them and setting the morale of the team. And you're a good beer drinker, so we make good co-captains there. And Barb's other half, Rob, did a wonderful job as crew today.
Yes.
And your friend Lorena as well. Wonderful job. And thank you, ladies, and I'll hopefully see you back at Winschoten.
Yay.